my brother, West Coast Cowboy in the building, and I got LandLord from Alabama, man. LandLord, how you living today, my boy?
I'm living righteous, my brother. You already know that, man. More righteous than you, of course.
Mm-mm. You start listen.
You gonna just say, mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Hey, no, you just gonna sit here and lie on national television like
I'm
that, man.
living righteous, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Nah, bro, we can't even start.
If
We
you
can't
can
start the
live
show off
righteous,
with a
I
lie.
can live righteous. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm really living righteous though. Like I don't want people to think that this is play. Like when we say we living righteous. Like when I get on here and say it, they know like yeah, he a stand up dude. You get up here and say it like I'm living righteous, and they like shit.
There we go.
The dude with nefarious on his head.
The dude
It's
with the
not really. It's not. It doesn't really mean nefarious. Okay, it's just a word I like to say. That's all.
Listen,
I hear
ain't
you, man.
nobody. Hey, listen to me. As long as you ain't getting on no elevators, putting and getting off, you all right, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Some
still
dangerous
that's
people out
still
there.
mighty nefarious.
You know what I'm saying? Some dangerous people out there, man. Shout out to the people who still be putting on elevators, man. You're nasty, man. Nasty, man. All right, hey, man,
Let's do it.
listen to me. All right. If you woke up this morning and you are not elated or happy, you either need to leave your lady because she didn't do her job, or you a hater, bruh. You a hater. So it's either you or your lady. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. If your lady didn't do her job, Dak did his. So you still should have been happy.
Fact.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? If your lady did her job, oh, you woke up double whammy this morning. You might have cleaned the house
Super
this
happy.
morning. You woke up cleaning the house this morning, skipping around and everything. So I want to
Indeed.
know, for people who are for the people who are upset this morning, what are you mad for? We didn't get no small capital frap. No, that ain't us. What are you upset about? What are we upset
Eh,
about?
I'm happy,
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like for real right now.
But there
man.
are some
Listen,
Cowboy fans that woke up upset this morning. What are we up? Because they was in my inbox telling me Dak don't ever do this versus good teams.
He
Dak,
just
why are
did it
you
last
doing this
week.
to the... They said what?
yeah, like people are weird, dog. Like and listen, like your quarterback is on a tear right now. This man is one of the most efficient, effective quarterbacks in the National Football League since the San Francisco 49ers game. After that, he said he was making a conscious effort to get involved more, using his legs and to make plays. He been going crazy. The man, he done threw 12 touchdowns. He done ran in for another 2 touchdowns. He only got 2 turnovers. So
Facts.
how you gonna be mad at 14 touchdowns and only 2 turnovers?
Yeah.
And
You can't.
you done won 3 of the 4 games you played in.
That's what I said. It says,
Hey, they can hear you. They can hear the echo on your end, Wes.
Hey, sir.
yeah. See,
Yeah,
I
you good now.
I just don't understand like what they got going on. How you can't accept somebody who doing so phenomenal. We're gonna have to take care of that with the echo.
Yeah, I'm about to roll it up right now.
But yeah, man, we
But you good.
definitely need to just get this man his proper respect for what he's done. He's playing at an MVP type level. You know what I'm saying? And it's going up. Like I don't see how you can even say a bad thing about him. He threw an interception, okay, but he threw you 4 touchdown passes and then he ran one. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand what else you want from him.
No, I don't understand it either, man. Because at the end of the day, your quarterback has been amazing. And listen, he got your boy CeeDee Lamb out there setting records. Ain't nobody ever had 3 games of 10 catches and 150 yards, man, back to back like that.
Fact.
Setting NFL records. As a matter of fact, man, you know, Wes, I'm gonna give you credit for this too, man. You know, like you said, people ain't really got sources like us as content creators or sources. So I started using my own screenshots on my shows, man. I be putting John Machado and everybody else up, but folks be tapping in with my stuff too, man.
Fact.
Folks be tapping in with my stuff too, though, kinfolk. So from HTM Sports,
Hey,
with 8 games remaining, CeeDee Lamb only needs 629 yards to break the Cowboys single season record for most receiving yards in a season. So how do y'all boys feel about that, man?
Hey man, that's top tier stat work from HTM Sports right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Top tier stuff. But of course he gonna get that. 8 games, that's a lot of games. This man getting 150 plus almost every game. So it's up, man. CD Lamb is him, man. He's him in his league, and he's just only gonna get better. The only thing I don't like is we just started playing in this way. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're gonna have to get better at playing in this type of fashion. I wish we would have did it from the beginning. We would have been going crazy right now. But this a different brand of football we playing compared to what we was doing earlier.
All right, Wes, what's your thoughts?
No, I was gonna say I agree. I totally agree with it. What he's saying, and Dak Prescott is now the probably the reason why we are looking the way we are looking. You know what I'm saying? Because he is clear. Dak Prescott is clearly your best offensive player. Like he's your most consistent player. You can't say CeeDee Lamb is your best offensive player because he can't do anything without a throw from Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying? So Dak Prescott is clearly your best offensive player. And I'm gonna tell you this right now, Vince goes as he goes. The offense kind of came out, and it's crazy too because it kind of goes as he goes, but it also kind of goes as the play calling goes because man, at the beginning of the game, the play calling was ridiculously conservative, and it kind of looked like Dak was not. They didn't have Dak in like win mode. You know what I'm saying? They kind of just had him like in feel around mode because those first 2 series were just literally a waste, bro. They were just a waste, and they weren't really Dak centric. Anything that we do now needs to be 100% through Dak centric. Like, and I'm gonna, Dak's legs need to be at least the third option for the Dallas Cowboys right now. You know what I'm saying? They need to be the third option because I think right now you're in the red zone. He's running the ball. Dak like that's one thing that I was actually kind of surprised at all of yesterday that we didn't try to use him to run the ball at all in the red zone yesterday. But I mean, Dak's throwing is ridiculous. His decision making is absolutely ridiculous right now. Like it's probably been like that for a long time, but a lot of stuff gets covered up by other things that you don't see. But honestly, the only negative thing that I can honestly say about Dak Prescott is he definitely favors throwing tight ends over wide receivers. And I'm being a picky. I'm being a critical little person when I say, damn, bruh, Dak, why you didn't hit Brandon Cooks even though he hit Ferguson for like a 26-yard pass?
Exactly. So hey,
Like on
it be like
Ferguson's
that
biggest catch,
sometimes
I was
though.
complaining like, damn, you had Cooks wide open down the field for a bigger catch, but you still got 20-some yards on the play. So it's like, who's to say what?
Yeah, so I'm happy with the way that Dak Prescott is playing right now, man. I don't think there's any question that if we continue to play the way that we playing, man, that we'll be able to win, against these other teams. Especially we're getting these other teams at home. I know people are mad that we didn't win the Philadelphia game, but shoot, dog, like he played amazing. The man threw for 3 touchdowns, almost 400 yards, had a great completion percentage. It was just a couple plays here and there. Right? We saw Schoon get tackled short of a touchdown. We seen Dak step out by less than a foot. His little toe stepped out of bounds on a 2-point conversion. So it was small little plays that happened where no, we did not end up winning that game. We forced 3 turnovers, didn't get none of them back. So I don't foresee that happening again in Dallas like that, man. Because when we play the Philadelphia Eagles in Dallas, when we play the Detroit Lions in Dallas, when we play the Seattle Seahawks, who are a playoff team, so y'all discount that one. Y'all just some hating ass niggas. But like I'm just saying, like we get other good teams for the rest of the way, and let's not act like Dak doesn't beat these guys, man.
He wins way more than he loses. So, they are like we just played them a bad team. That's what's crazy. And he been doing this year in and year out.
Yeah, one thing about Dak is like there's not too many games where even when Dak plays bad, like there's not too many games where he doesn't look like he still does. Even when he doesn't have his best game, he still typically looks better than the opposing quarterback. Like
Man, real talk.
even like last week, like Jalen Hurts won, but Dak clearly looked like the better quarterback. He just didn't win. So it's like me, I don't want to spend too much time on like I'm impressed by Dak, but I'm not really impressed. I'm impressed with you're impressed is when you're surprised at something that you didn't expect. I'm not really impressed by I'm impressed. I'm not really impressed by Dak because Dak is a good quarterback. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm not gonna take away from what he did and say that's what I expect him to do every week. No, that's not what I expect him to do every week. But Dak has that in him. Dak has that I will burn your ass up. You know what I'm saying? He has that in him. It's just a matter of everything around it allows it to come out, but he has it, man. Cowboys should have scored 60 points, bro.
Easily. Hey, they call the dogs off, man. But hey, speaking of that, let me show y'all something.
You could have scored 2 touchdowns in the first quarter that you didn't get. You got stopped in the goal line at the red zone twice.
Hey, can you see this on your screen, Wes?
Of course.
All right. So this is a picture. You hug somebody like that when you know they just made you a lot of money. You hug somebody like that when you know that that he's gonna help you feed your family for generations to come. That's a I love you, man. They can't say shit about you, man. I'm gonna fight for you, hug.
I'm ready to swing on them about you, bro.
Hey, man, this is the look of a wide receiver that's getting fed early, often, setting records, and it's going to get a big payday. I know. Listen, nobody likes talking about money at the end of the season if you don't win. So while everybody is still happy, rejoicing, and feeling very good about the players, let's talk about the money right now. People seem to give amnesia when shit don't go their way. So while they still happy, let's talk about it. CeeDee Lamb, does he deserve to reset the market?
He need his
wide
money right now. They need to be talking to him, negotiating with him right now. Like, don't wait. Because like we said, if CD keep playing like the way he's playing, just like you said, what it was 638 yards on that great stat you had?
629 left.
629 yards in 8 games. He will break that record. He will. And it's no question about that. So once you get to breaking records and doing stuff that no other wide receiver has ever done, he has the right to be like, Justin Jefferson, this is my league. He has the right to look at the other receivers and be like, this is my league right now. And then at that point, it's gonna be like, look, now I deserve to reset the market. And the Cowboys gonna have to be ready to play ball. You know what I'm saying? So if they were smart, they'll go ahead and try to do some negotiations right now. But we'll see how it work out. Because that number just gonna keep going up for him and that.
Wes?
Yeah, because theoretically, Cowboys got to sign both of them next year. Now, what I could see the Cowboys doing though, and unfortunately, I feel like CeeDee Lamb gonna be a franchise tag candidate for the Cowboys.
Do you think they'll franchise and then sign him?
Somebody's getting the franchise tag next year.
You think they'll do it and then sign him?
I'm gonna keep. I mean, this is what I believe the Cowboys.
Just to buy some time.
If you look at the Cowboys' history, well, is next year his 5th year option? Is he on his 5th year option next year?
Who? Trey? Yes.
No. CD.
CD and Trey came in at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, CeeDee Lamb was on his 5th year option.
You don't have one with the 2nd round pick.
So he's on his 5th year option next year.
Yeah. They already picked it up.
So how much is this 5th year option worth next year?
I had to Google.
Probably gonna be like $12 million. Less than $12 or $13 million because he's not a $20 million. He's not his contract coming in the league wasn't over $30 million.
19.7.
Okay, so damn, that's pretty good.
So he might be happy on that 5th year option. You just give him an extension.
Yeah, but he's not gonna be. He listen. The thing about it is he's not gonna be happy on it because it's still a 1-year deal. You get hurt, the ramifications still the exact same thing.
You just use that money and add some new money on it and extend it. Yeah.
I mean, if the Cowboys are smart, you extend CeeDee Lamb, and you extend him because then the extension goes after the year, so he would still play. Because CeeDee Lamb is going to make more than $19 million. Like his new contract should be like $23, $24 million, probably higher than that. So I'm gonna be honest with you, the Cowboys are for sure going to try to get him to play on that 5th year option. Want to know why? Because it's cheap. It sounds like a lot of money at $19 million, but I promise you right now, CeeDee Lamb would not sign a 5-year deal worth $19 million a year. He wouldn't, because that's under market. So I'm gonna be honest.
What Justin Jefferson? Didn't he get paid? Justin Jefferson got paid already.
I
Did
think
he,
so.
he
Let
got?
me
Did he
look.
get his extension?
Let me look.
They said the echo still going on, yeah.
I
And they
know.
can't hear West. We gotta see if we can figure it out.
We'll work it out.
I mean, I can refresh it real quick if y'all want me to.
You ain't echoing, it's just us for some reason.
We're we're coming through his car speaker.
No, my car's off.
Your car is off. I don't know why then. Because when I mute you, it don't echo. See, because when I mute you, this when it doesn't echo.
Yeah.
You know what it is?
What?
It's because it's still picking up it's still picking up. I don't know why it's doing that though. It never did that before.
That's weird.
Oh, Jettas didn't get paid yet. So who the top paid receiver right now?
Is it Chase?
Adams or somebody?
Did Jamar Chase get paid yet?
If Jettas ain't got paid yet, that's scary. Cause we're gonna be competing with him.
Let me see. Let me just go to over the cap and look.
We need to be trying to beat him. Cause even if CD reset the market, if it's short lived, we don't care. We just be able to be like, we set the market with you. You know what I'm saying? And then somebody else set the market the next day. So if we able to pull that off, that's cool with me.
All right, so these are the top receiver contracts as of right now. Hold on. I think West went out and came back in.
All right, how it sound now?
It's not you, it's us. Because we still echo.
They did say he kind of low. And it's still echoing.
So I'm gonna just do it like we was doing. Like when me and landlord are talking, I'm just gonna mute Wes so they can't hear. And Wes, when you're ready to talk, just signal for me and I'll unmute you. And that way, there won't be no echo and everybody be Gucci. All right. So you go ahead though, Wes.
Oh, what? My mind went blank.
We were talking about hold on. We were talking about wide receiver contracts.
Oh yeah. If I'm CeeDee Lamb, there's no way in hell I'm playing on a 1 year, $19 million deal. I would almost think that the franchise tag is probably more than that. Because I don't think there's too many. I think the top receivers in football ain't the top receiver in football making like 30. So yeah,
Hold on.
if I'm CeeDee Lamb, I'm holding out, bro. You won't see me in Dallas next year if you want me to play on that 1 year deal. And think about this: this is after or before I set all these records. Like you gonna have me set all these Cowboy records and
What you
not pay
showing?
me in that same season?
Hold on. This shit done messed up on me. Let me close that out. I was trying to share the hold on. Yeah, I was
Technology,
trying.
technology.
I was trying to share the contracts for all the top wide receivers. So y'all bear with me. I'm gonna get that pulled up in 2 seconds. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna get the contracts pulled up so we can all take a look at them, and then we'll go from there. I'll just have it right here. Booyah! Share.
Shout out to everybody rocking, man. While we getting this together, make sure y'all hit the like and share for the squad on all the channels. You know it won't charge a card. Make sure y'all support the content, man. We appreciate y'all.
All right, we back Gucci now. So these are the wide receivers. I'm gonna run through them real quick and then I'm gonna let y'all go. So these are the highest paid wide receivers. So right now, Tyreek Hill is making $30 million a year. He's the highest. Devontae Adams is making 28. Cooper Kupp 26.7. AJ Brown, his nemesis, 25 mil, and DK Metcalf 24. Stephon Diggs 24. And then
Notice that CeeDee Lamb is nowhere on there.
he ain't got paid yet.
I
And
know
then
we got cheap labor right now.
and then this is like total value. Devontae Adams total value is 140. Tyreek Hills is 120. Amari Cooper is 100. AJ Brown is 100. Stephon Diggs is 96. And then total guaranteed money 75 for Cooper Kupp, 72.2 for Tyreek Hill, Stephon Diggs 70 million, 65 million for Devontae Adams, and then 60 million guaranteed for My dog Amari Cooper, man. Why they let my what happened to my dog? Why they let my dog
Oh,
go?
okay. HTM, I know you dope with the contract stuff. So, okay, let the people know which one of these categories will he have to top to reset the market, or do he gotta reset it far as all of them go?
CeeDee
Could
Lamb.
he reset it far as just the fully guaranteed, or
Mm,
let him know what he got to do?
at least the fully guaranteed money. Because listen, like Trayvon Diggs didn't reset the market in any damn thing. So we
Yeah,
got lucky with Diggs. Like
he
Diggs really
looked
did,
out.
he looked out. CeeDee Lamb need him. Like CeeDee Lamb is too good of a player to knock. He's gonna have another All Pro selection this year. So when you look at fully guaranteed money, they fully guaranteed AJ Brown, range leader Snow. If the world end tomorrow, AJ Brown is fully guaranteed 56.4. You need at least give CeeDee Lamb 60. When you look at average money per year, Tyreek Hill making $30 million, you need to at least give CeeDee Lamb 31, 32. So that's that. Those are the things that I think matter: the guaranteed money
And
and
the
the
per
total
year.
money. Yeah, and the per year. Hold on, I'm gonna mute
So
you, Wes. I'm gonna.
that'll successfully reset the market.
Mhm. What about you, Wes? What you think?
Damn, my mind went blank. Oh, I was gonna say, I just had one thought. There's no way CD plays next year for less than $26 million, because in CD Lamb's brain, he has to believe that he probably believe he's the best receiver in football. But when he sits down and he looks at himself in the mirror, he knows this. I don't know what the hell they say, but I know I'm as good or better than AJ Brown, who's in my division, who I see twice a year. So there's no way he plays less than $26 million, because AJ is in your division, and he's the receiver that we're all. We don't compare CeeDee Lamb to Tariq Hill. We don't compare him to them other receivers. We don't see him enough. You know what I'm saying? But we see AJ Brown enough. You know what I'm saying? So if you want, and he plays for you, the team you play 2 times a year. So if you're the Dallas Cowboys, bro, don't even insult CeeDee Lamb by coming at him with anything less than what AJ Brown is getting right now, bro. Like, that makes no sense. Like, if you're his agent, there's no way in hell you. It's like, you gotta ask, if you ex Cowboy fans as a whole, do you think CeeDee Lamb's a better receiver than AJ Brown? Yeah, they're gonna say yes. Okay, well, why does one make less? You can't let what Daniel Jones and the Giants did to Dak happen to your wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. And then when you think about it too, we just seen them play head to head. Of course, they're not playing each other, but CD had a way better day than AJ Brown. Know what I'm saying? So I'm sure they still gonna look at that far as bragging rights go. CD gonna be like, hey, I killed y'all boys. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be something to look at too, man. CD feel like he's him. You heard what his comments was. He said he felt like he's the best top receiver in the league. And hey, I'm on his side. If you keep playing like this, if you putting these numbers up, hey, CD Lamb is like that.
Man, CeeDee Lamb was a damn problem, man. And listen, dog, I really liked, what they did. And the folks, hey, listen, shout out to Brandon Cooks, man, real quick. Shout out to Brandon Cooks.
True.
I know that folks were wondering what was going on with him, where he was at, what was going on. And listen, folks, hey, y'all know what we did, man. We was talking about look for Cooks. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, my boy said spam Lamb. We tried to
Let
get another
Cook
one go.
cook. Look for
Let Cooks
Cook.
cook,
Yeah.
look for Cook. Like, yeah, like we need campaigns going on in order for the Dallas Cowboys to pay attention. So listen, ain't it funny the moment that you actually target Brandon Cooks go crazy.
Go
Because
off.
listen, it wasn't like he wasn't winning before. Like, he was getting open, he was getting opportunities. But they made sure to scheme him into it. Like, he was the first and second or second option in a bunch of these plays. There's been far too many times where Brandon Cooks is the third option. Brandon Cooks is the decoy. He run the clear out route. There's been way too much of that going on. This
It was
game,
emphasis on it. Yeah.
yeah, this game, like, he was the number one option of on different sets. He was the number two options on different sets. So it was either going to him or CeeDee Lamb. If CeeDee Lamb wasn't open, we're going to Brandon Cooks, and that's all we really been wanting. Because you brought him in to be wide receiver number two, you should utilize him like wide receiver number two. And listen, I'm not trying to be messy. I'm not trying to cause a controversy or nothing. But that dude that we paid named Michael Gallup. like they starting to eat into his snap count, cause like he's not even getting
Mm-mm.
he's not even really getting on the field like that no more, man. That man had only had 30 snap counts, and he was in that mug with the backups. When Cooper Rush came in, he was still out there getting snaps. So that is sort of skewed.
Yeah, that shows that he need a little more work. You know what I'm saying? That's what it looked like to me.
What's your thoughts on Michael Gallup's snap count, Wes?
Man, to me, it sounds like the Dallas Cowboys have moved on. I feel like they've counted the money as lost. Keep it real, because when the Cowboys were throwing the balls to Jalen Brooks, the game was still in hand. Like, we were still trying to win the game, and Jalen Brooks was out there playing. And at that point, we thought that Michael Gallup had got benched. Because I'm thinking, damn, where Michael Gallup at? How the hell he getting the ball? Damn, Michael Gallup ain't getting the ball at all today. I'm gonna keep it real. If the Dallas Cowboys don't blow out the Giants, Michael Gallup probably don't play. You know what I'm saying? Because it was heading toward that direction. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that would have been a close game, Michael Gallup probably don't play, and he damn sure don't get that touchdown. You know what I'm saying? So, listen to me. I think Michael Gallup is I think he's a good wide receiver, but I don't believe he is a type of receiver that was warranted to be signed. I also believe that he doesn't have a trait that I can't go find somewhere else. And more importantly, I don't think he has a trait that I can't even find on his team. Everything that Michael Gallup did last night, I promise you, CeeDee Lamb can do, Brandon Cooks can do, Jalen Tolbert can do, given those opportunities. I believe Jalen Tolbert can go up there and high point footballs just like that, given the opportunity. You just got to
I
do it.
believe that too.
Me too.
So that's why I
Do
say,
you
like,
what you
listen,
think
I
about
think
Martavius Bryant? Do he got the same stuff?
I don't know, because I got to see him. Martavis might not even make. To keep it real with you, I'm not gonna play Martavius Bryant over my rookie Jalen Brooks, because I have more benefit in Jalen Brooks than I have in Martavis Bryant. So right
True.
now, Martavis Bryant, he a Dallas Cowboy practice squad player. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not about to go explore him that at 30 something years old that realistically has no future. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to explore what I have in Jalen Brooks. Like right now, Jalen Brooks, and let's just be real. If Jalen Brooks, if he high steps, bro, he scores yesterday. He
The only
scores.
thing about it is, unless Martavius is just going off, but you right though. That's the only way it's going. You know what I'm saying? Be different from what you said. If he just going nuclear all of a sudden.
Yeah, man. Listen, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I was very wrong about Jalen Brooks too, and I would never sit here and because I didn't think Jalen Brooks was even gonna make the team. And then that man went out there in the preseason game, and he was acting ass a little bit. He was acting ass a little bit in training camp. So I'm because listen, y'all know that I was championing Jalen Marino Cropper when the season coming into the season, because I thought that he fit the scheme a little bit more. But man, Brooks out there look way faster, way more shifty and everything else than I actually thought he was, man. Like, that dude, he looked real good.
He made
So
one of them dudes touch earth. As
yeah,
soon as we
man.
got the ball, he took a seat. I said,
Yeah,
"Oh, he elusive with it, ain't
hey, that man was out that mug going crazy.
And think about this: the Giants had a first round pick wide receiver in the same game that didn't
Mm.
even really look as good
he?
at all.
He ain't heard nothing
And
from him.
we had an undrafted free agent rookie who looked better than their first round pick.
We told that man you can't run routes, and we meant that shit.
And
We stood on that.
and Cowboys stood on it too.
They stood
They
on
stood on
that.
business. Salute to the Cowboys wide receiver coach for doing his job, right?
Yeah, he was talking Noah to him at the combine. This man,
At the combine, cuz.
he don't care.
He literally told him, "You're fast. That's it. That's all
You
I
can't
see.
run no route.
Can't run no routes."
All right, so hey, real quick, let me ask y'all. Let me ask y'all something, man. Micah Parsons was not particularly happy about his own level of play this last game. Now, I think Micah Parsons did enough. He wants sacks and this, but he had pressures, he had hurries, he was destructive. But like if he's very active on Twitter. I know from the tweets that he sent out that he doesn't feel particularly happy about his performance. He used the words free me. He used he used the tweet. He said that I've never been this speechless before. All these other things, man. But there is a silver lining there is a silver lining for Micah Parsons that he might get back on track because the Dallas Cowboys played we're on a stretch. We played the three worst offensive lines in the National Football League. The Giants coming into this game had given up 49 sacks. That was the worst. The Panthers have given up 32. That's the third worst. And when we play the Commanders, I don't know what they have now, but they had given up 44 sacks. So they were the second worst in terms of sack surrender. So we played the three worst offensive lines in terms of surrendering sacks. So
So wait a minute. Go ahead.
do you think this is going to be a stretch where I ain't gonna say stat pad, but do you think it's going to be a stretch where our defensive line dominates these games? Like I really feel like our defensive line might be able to dominate these games by their damn self moving forward.
Yeah, I think we'll turn up, but I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm a little disturbed by that. So he was complaining about his performance in a dominant win like that.
He was not happy with his own.
Publicly,
He was not happy. He was not happy with his own performance.
I feel that, but publicly, like, bro, relax. You did your job. The team won. I don't know about that, man. He gotta relax. But yeah, I think we can turn up, you know, with the rest of the season, you know, coming forward like against the Panthers and the Reds. I mean, the Commanders.
You can call what you want. Nobody cares.
The Commanders, the Panthers, and who else? Seattle. You know, I think Micah have his, you know, he'll have his time, man. But he gotta relax though. You know, you ain't gonna get sacks every game. You know, he still greatly you know, was involved and helped out a lot of people, you know, with his pressures. They played off of him. So I don't know, man. I think he might need to just, you know, simmer down a little bit.
Wes, what are your thoughts, man?
I think I listen to me. This is their generation, so tweeting is their thing, bruh. But I think that he was definitely way too early for that tweet. Like I wouldn't have minded if he would have tweeted it this morning. You know what I mean? But like,
yeah, relax, bro.
Like right after the win, like, and Micah also has to understand this, man. Like, if you're really doing your job, film knows you're doing your job. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, even if you don't get the sack, but you know you're doing your job, what is you tripping off of? They're gonna pay you off the film, not off a fan's perception of you. You know what I'm saying? And this is another thing I say about Micah. You know, Micah wants to ascend into this greatest, best player, defensive player in football. Well, guess what, Micah? Bruh, you're going to have to figure this out. This is that next level, bruh. This is that next level of greatness. And that is, can you get sacks when everybody knows you're coming for sacks? And right now, that is something that Micah's had an issue with. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be real. Micah Parsons last year, the last 6 games of the season, had 1.5 sacks.
He got to understand that
that's a fact.
He got to understand that if he's going to be Micah Parsons, you know what I'm saying, he's going to have to sacrifice some of that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are game planning for you, Micah. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to run your way. They're going to send chips your way. They're going to send combo blocks your way. They're going to do stuff like that to make sure you don't just wreck their game plan. You are the first person they got on the board when they walk in. What's wrong?
Oh, hell no. Wait. The Patriots just waived Jack Jones, dog.
Who that?
He a cornerback, man. He hard too.
What they waived him for?
I have no idea. They over there imploding, dog. But I like Jack Jones.
Go get him then. Text Jerry Jones and tell him go ahead. I know you got his number. Go on, text Jerry and tell him go get it done then. But what was I? You made me think. You know, a bomb went off or something. ATL like, oh my god.
Hey, that is a bomb. Especially you saw Jordan Lewis got nicked at the end of the game. Because remember, our boy Izzy got in, got himself past the deflection. Shout out to the friend of the show. But
yes, friend of the show.
Definitely needs some cornerback there. Because listen, the guys you got, the other guys you got, shit, I don't even know them like that. Like,
wait a minute, you don't know him like
Igbenogany, Mahogany Igbenogany, the Prodigy, whatever his name is. Shit, like there's a reason that he got traded to the Dallas Cowboys. The other dude that we got was a rookie. Is a rookie, Eric Scott, he doesn't even play slot. You know what I'm saying? He's not even a slot corner. So you know, like you need cornerback depth, especially somebody that can go out there and play multiple positions. And Nation Wright gave up a touchdown. He just got on the field and gave up a touchdown.
Hey,
True.
Listen to me. If you're not, I'm new rule too. New rule. If the coach has no faith in activating your ass, I don't even consider you on the team at this point, bro. Like Eric Scott, I love you, bro, but they ain't activated you. Not a one. Nah, can't do it. You know what I mean? He's not eligible. He's not eligible as a name that I can just be like. You can't just bring in. You know what I mean? Like if you can't do that, bro. Like a point after like a certain week where you can only bring in veterans, bro, guys who know what they're doing, because these games get too close and these little situations. Like you got to think like this. Kevin Joseph came in a game that we thought we were just going to automatically win, gave up 2 touchdowns, and we lost. That was the difference between us going on the road to San Francisco.
True.
Like think about this: if you beat the Jags last year in the game, whatever that game was, he gave them 2 touchdowns. We don't go on the road to San Francisco. Mm-hmm. So at this point, no, I'm not like the Igbenogany. If he ain't played till now, no. If
he didn't play, he just ain't got no significant snaps.
But you get what I mean? Like these, it's like, bro, every game means something now. Like every game means something.
Yeah, we done kind of dug ourselves a little hole, low key.
And I was talking. I'm gonna go ahead and say it right now. I was talking to Jay Tuck last night. He dropped a bombshell. I'm gonna give him credit for it too. Jay Tuck think the Eagles gonna beat Kansas City, and he live in Kansas City. He live in Kansas City. And I ain't gonna lie, my boy Tuck been telling me, bro, Kansas City is not the same Kansas City, bro. And I asked him last, and I said, bro, because I was like, bro, because he always go to like, he is obviously a Cowboy fan, but you know, he like me. If it's a big game and he can get in, he'll get in. I do it all the time for, you know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking the same thing, bro. Like, if the Eagles beat Kansas City on Monday Night Football, bro, our playoffs officially start that week. Because basically the only way we're getting in is by a wild card.
They still got a tough stretch after Kansas City.
Yes, I understand that, but it's like if they beat the Kansas City Chiefs, they don't really have a tough staff, bro, because the Buffalo Bills is ass. They are not. The Buffalo Bills are like a fire drill, bro. They seem real, but when you're standing out there on the grass, you're smelling, and I don't smell no smoke, bro.
I mean, the Bills. I am gonna say this real quick. Like the Bills are down there a 500 team. They're 5-4. If they lose tonight, you know, they're a 500 team. So, you know, like I'm not looking at the Bills the same way that I looked at the Bills before the season started. Like that's a team that they should, and they playing in Philly. That should be a game that they beat. Like Josh Allen throws the ball away all the goddamn time. So I'm not gonna say the Bills gonna go out there and beat them. The only reason that the Bills concern me is we're gonna go to Buffalo and it'll probably be like a snowstorm or some shit.
And we everybody's Super Bowl, damn.
And we everybody's Super Bowl. So that's why I'm concerned about that. Hey, hold on. I gotta unmute you. I gotta unmute you. Hold on. Go ahead.
Hey, don't it seem like don't it feel like this is true? Just let everybody just listen to me. Listen when I say this. Don't it feel like the way the Cowboys are viewed or is the way the Buffalo Bills should be viewed? And the way the Buffalo Bills should be viewed is the way the because bro, I just realized that the Buffalo Bills are 5-4 right now. What?
Yeah, Buffalo Bills is trash.
Bro, everybody be talking like the Bills. Everybody be talking like the Bills is just making a squad, like they doing all these expectations. What is they doing? So that's why I say honestly, bro, if the Philadelphia Eagles beat Kansas City on Monday Night Football, the only team in football that can beat them is probably us.
Them and the 49ers, maybe.
I don't even know. The 49ers, I don't know. You think they beat them with Brock Purdy last year?
With the way they were playing, maybe.
I think so.
And then listen, they got way better. They got way better on the defensive line because they brought in Chase Young. They brought in They brought in Hargraves from the Eagles.
Did he play?
Who?
Because
Chase
they
Young?
D-line was looking crazy the last game. Yeah. Sunday.
They went off,
They
dog.
D-line was looking
I don't know
crazy.
how the hell you block them boys.
They was looking crazy.
Bosa and Chase got a sack all in the same play.
You know how crazy that sounds?
They literally got a half a sack together because they both. And the funny thing about it is they were both coming from opposing sides. And think about this, they still got Randy Gregory. I was like, what? And they got 91, bro. It's ridiculous what they have over there in 49. It's San Francisco.
You see, every time they look like they on the ropes, they get somebody over there. That's encouraging. So that's why we get mad at the Joneses at times. Like, bro, if you see us not looking like we should, throw us a bone. Go get somebody. Go spice it up a little bit.
Facts. Go ahead, Wes. I'm gonna unmute you.
Last topic I want to say before we get out of here. Do the Dallas Cowboys have the best wide receiver tandem in football if targeted?
If targeted,
is there a team that has two better wide receivers than CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Cooks?
What'd he say?
He said, hold on. He said, do the Dallas Cowboys got the best wide receiver tandem, like 1-2 punch if targeted? CeeDee Lamb, Brandon Cooks.
In the league?
Yeah, if targeted. We seen 170 and 150 from them boys when they got the opportunity. I'll say this, maybe the Bengals. I think the Bengals. You look at
Miami.
Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill.
Miami got the best, bro. Them dudes is off the chain. But I say we top 5 for sure. Miami. Then you got, Philly up there too. We hate them, but them boys hard though. AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. And then who else? Maybe the Bengals, Chase Young and Higgins. I think we up in there though. We up in there.
The only reason why I ask is because you got to think like this. We're talking from a perspective of Brandon Cooks not even being targeted.
Yeah.
Like, these are versus guys who actually get targets. Like, bro, I think Brandon Cooks still has number 1 wide receiver characteristics.
I mean, he's been a number 1 everywhere.
Targeted, bro. Like, he just ain't got targeted.
I can see why you come to that conclusion.
Definitely getting him some targets will help us out a lot. We see that. That was evident this time.
And listen, there's still 8 games left. Brandon Cooks might still get 1,000 yards on the season. Like, if he has a couple more 150, 170 yard games, he could still eclipse that 1,000-yard mark for the season that folks were getting on us for him not being on track to reach.
Look how drastic the change was with CeeDee Lamb just in a few games.
Yes, it went from CeeDee Lamb being like 40th. He was like 30-something, 40th in targets to being the most targeted wide receiver in the National Football League.
Spam Lamb, baby.
Spam Lamb.
I'm sorry, bro. Something happened. Because that over like a span of 3 weeks, all of that happened. That's crazy.
Hey, that boy and Dak had a heart-to-heart, man. Like, shit, man. I'm trying to get paid. You trying to get paid. I fuck with you, man. Come on, man. Hey, look at this shit together. Like, all right, man. I got you, kinfolk.
And I think that's what I also believe happened too, because they're like, the only thing that's happened differently is that they're still calling the same plays, bro. But Dak is looking to get him the ball. So I definitely.
Hey, not only is Dak looking to get him the ball. Oh shit! I'm sorry. But hey, not only is Dak looking to get him the ball, man, but like shit, he is going. Like, listen, if CeeDee Lamb not in the play, he's breaking the pocket. He's breaking the pocket and trying to find CeeDee Lamb.
He gonna make somehow. Yeah.
If CeeDee Lamb is on the opposite side and out of the progressions, he is breaking the pocket and going over there. Like,
he
this
gonna
man,
put him in the progression.
Like, hell nah. What you mean CeeDee Lamb ain't in the play? Don't worry, I got it.
I got it. And you see Dak out there directing traffic too. You know what I'm saying? On the run, he telling people go this way, go that way. He out there improvising, man. That's beautiful. That's the Dak Prescott we all know and love right now.
Against
And
Tyrone Church, we did know that they were the 11th ranked passing defense. But continue.
hey, think about this too, man. CD low-key saved Dak too, because Dak said he was throwing that football away, and we could all see that ball was not going out of bounds.
It wasn't. I don't know what. See, what he did have one leg, but bro, you got to get that ball out quicker than that, because that was dangerous.
He probably thought he had enough body in it. He probably thought he had enough body under it.
Hey, that's why
he came back and made it hard though, didn't it?
Hey, that's why Dak stuck his tongue out at that Jordan shit.
Yeah, like he literally was trying to but he just didn't have enough leg on. He didn't have under it. Because I mean, like you said, the dude Dak was falling down when he threw it, so he probably put everything in it to try to get it out of bounds. And he knew CeeDee Lamb was over there, so he wouldn't get an intentional grounding. You know what I'm saying? Because he was still inside the tackle box. I mean, that was a damn hard throw to make. You know what I'm saying? People may say whatever they want to say, but that's a hard throw to make, bro. Because Dak was running and falling backwards at the same time.
He better than me, because I would have took the credit on that one.
I sure would have. Hey, hold on. He ain't lying. Like, listen, he is a better man than me. Because if I did that shit, like, man, we work on that shit in practice. Cause what you mean?
That's what I do. I'm him. I feel like I'm him. What you mean?
Like,
Did you see that throw?
Yeah, we
one toenail.
You know. That's in my training regimen. You know, we practice off platform throws. So you know, I feel confident putting in the vicinity of CeeDee Lamb. He'll make it. I would have sold that shit.
Hey, and let's be real. Hey, that was a duck ball, bro. That was an anybody ball, bro. Anybody would have went and got that ball if you were close to it. That ball was he was just trying to put as much on it to get out of bounds. And think about this, it still would have came up like 5 yards short.
It looked like it was a perfect pass, though. That was so crazy. It looked like a perfect pass. Go back and watch that play.
Well, if you really look at it, not really though, because CeeDee Lamb had to get off his man to go get it.
Hey, that's the only thing they say, Dak, too. He said, because he did say, hey, I saw that the defender had his back turned, so I tried to throw it away over. It just so happened that CeeDee Lamb broke back to the ball.
That gave CeeDee all the credit. That's what's up, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm finna have to depart. You know, it's almost my time.
Shit, yes, I gotta go too, man. Because hey, I wish we could have did an hour, but I do gotta get back to work.
Yeah, I gotta get up out of here. But we appreciate all the love and support, man. You know, I go by LandLord from Alabama with the same handle on all social media. Y'all make sure y'all support the content, man.
Wes, what you be telling the folks, man?
West Coast, we gotta do a late night show at some point, man. Late night show, but yeah, man, you already know what it is, man. Never look down because the stars up. Peace.
Hey, real quick. Do y'all want to do a late night show tonight?
Shoot, it don't matter now. I'll get a pair of headphones so that it'll sound better, but yeah, I don't care.
We'll see.
Man, hey, you know I don't blame because they be working my nigga.
I get off at 12 p.m.
a.m.
But we'll see what happens. Well, yeah, 12 a.m. Yeah, I get off late, so you know. It is what it will.
LandLord get off. LandLord get off.
Yeah.
Hey, LandLord get off so late. It's the next day in the afternoon.
Yeah, it's a whole nother day. So yeah, I don't want to be making commitments right now, but we'll see what we can do.
You know you work, hey, LandLord. You know you work. They be like, when you get tomorrow.
Wednesday. You say a whole day. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. Let's go.
Indeed. I'm holler at y'all, man. God bless.
Let's get it.